25 laps to decide the Australia 1. Can Davies keep that on the wing? He's got his work cut out from position number 7. No two ways about it. Been impressed all night with the 51 of Stralo. Can he put the car on the podium?
Oh, how good. What a story that'd be. The young fella, the gentle giant, the number 51 machine, starting out of position 4 next to his good mate, Jaden Iacono. There's two young blokes.
I was going to say, there's lots of former Australian champions that would like to regain that number 1 in the field.
Well, anticipation starts to grow. Ricky brings the Honda in. The lights are out. 25 laps of journey. Australian title time, folks. Childs Earthmover Tyre Service. 25 laps the journey. Hammered down time. Wilson gets the jump on the outside of McTaggart. They sweep through 1 and 2. Everybody looking nice and clean at the moment. And we are underway for the Australian title. Wilson gets down nice and low in the 16. McTaggart hammers him down the back straight. Tries to stick the nose down underneath. Can't get the job done at the moment. Stralo under attack from Iacono. Moves up on him and goes from 4th to 3rd. Stralo now sitting back there in 4th spot. Bounces his way through. Here comes Davis, the Australian champ. Goes from 7th spot up to 4th. Doing a fantastic job at the moment. Picking them off one at a time. A long way from home. Wilson knows his way around here at Oztech Patios Archfield Speedway. Opens up the gap at the moment, back to McTaggart. Iacono got the Australian champ right behind him. Stralo now starting to put the pressure on Davis. Robbie Holmes doing a great job mid-pack. Oh, Stone gets out of the way in the 47. Oh, we got one around. That's Kennedy. James Kennedy facing the wrong way, doing a 360. And 5 laps in the bank.
Well, that was the fastest exit I've ever seen off the racetrack all season.
Yeah, she was pretty quick.
By Danny Stone. Absolutely rocketed off. Plenty to do. Don't worry about that.
Styles there as well with Jukesy, Kennedy and Stone. We go racing. And once again, Wilson leads them away down across the stripe, through 1 and 2 and down the back straight. McTaggart under pressure at the moment from young Iacono, doing a great job there in 3rd spot, but he's feeling the pressure from Davis, the Australian champ. Sticks the nose down underneath Iacono, side by side out of turn yellows.
Kennedy gone again. Kennedy gone again.
Well, that'll be him to the infield. Not coming to grips, obviously, the big already. So 6 laps in the bank, 19 left to run on the Australian title. Thank you very much to Childs Earthmover Tyre Service, and we go green. Wilson once again picking it up where he left off right from the start. Has about 3 car lengths on McTaggart up the back straight. Iacono gets a little bit of breathing room over Davis this time. Back to Stralo, who's under all sorts of pressure from Jimmy Kennedy. Jason George having a great run with Robbie Holmes. As I said, right there in the middle of the pack. Oh, we got Sparksy, he's gone. The 94 machine pulling to the infield. Spreading themselves out right around the racetrack. And the 16, Wilson, looking the goods at the moment. He's got about 4 car lengths back to McTaggart. Bit of breathing room from 2nd to 3rd. Iacono still hangs on to that. That's Jaden Iacono. Back to Davis, still there in 4 spots. Stralo still in the top 5. Jimmy Kennedy all over the back end of him. Jason George, he's under attack at the moment from Ray. Oh, Davis almost catapulted into Iacono. We got a new leader. Down the back straight, McTaggart. Wilson made the mistake. McTaggart jumped on it. And AJ McTaggart leads the way. Iacono under pressure from Davis. Oh, we got Van Vetchel around coming out of 4. Big heap of noise out of the Foz chassis. And McTaggart now leads. Wilson back there in second. Iacono. Back to Davis. Back to Stralo. That's your top 5. Then back to Jim Kennedy, Jason George, Ray Holmes, Blatch. Back to Fanning, who's still got some work to do in the 33 machine, driving the Darren Baldwin car, who just got passed by Gallagher. Some great battles down the back of the racetrack at the moment. Gallagher putting the move on Holmes, gets the job done and keeps pace with Blatchy at the moment. McTaggart opening up the gap. Oh, we got one on his side.
Someone's on his side down there. I'm just trying to see who that is. Rob Holmes is one of the other cars involved.
Yeah, Rob Holmes there, and it's the 45 machine of Styles.
Oh, Peter Styles.
Yep, Peter's on his side. Great little interview with himself and Daniel Powell. G'day, Dan. And we are about to go green one more time. 11 laps left in the bank to run for the Australian title. With thanks to Childs Earth Mover Tyre Services. And they fire out a 1 and 2 one more time and down the back straight. McTaggart has made every post a winner at the moment since he's got to the front. Wilson under all sorts of pressure from the Australia 1 machine of Davis. He's up into 3rd spot. Stralo in the top 4. Great drive tonight by Tyler Stralo. Oh, bit of biff and barge as Jim Kennedy comes through on Iacono, who's obviously got a problem in the 20 car. Going backwards at a great rate of knots, the number 20 of Jaden Iacono. McTaggart leads Wilson, back to Davis. Stralo getting closer to Davis. This could be the battle for the bottom step. Jimmy Kennedy, he starts to apply the sword to the young fella as they come through 3 and 4. Stralo goes to the to the low side. Kennedy to the high side. Down across the stripe. Stralo hanging on at the moment. Blatchy putting the move. It's 3 wide down into 3 and 4. Blatchy goes from the middle of the pack. Starting to set sail now after the leaders. He's given them too big a head start. McTaggart leading. Healthy lead over Wilson. Back to Chris Davis doing a great job there in 3rd spot. The leader's almost up onto the back end of the tail end. Van Vetchel will be the first car they get on the outside of. Oh, the leader tags Van Vetchel. Wilson gets down underneath. Wilson leads. McTaggart makes a mistake. Gets into the back end of Van Vetchel. Wilson didn't need the second opportunity. Oh, you're kidding! The leader spins out in front of the field. Wilson keeps it going. Hanging on to 3rd at the moment. Stralo ganging on him. McTaggart now back out front. The Australian champ Davis now finds himself up in a 2nd spot. Chris Davis. Wilson just hanging on to 3rd. Stralo in the top 4 with Jimmy Kennedy. Checkered flag, and ladies and gentlemen, your new Australian champion, AJ McTaggart. Davis home for 2nd. Wilson hangs on to 3rd from Tyler Stralo in 4th. Jimmy Kennedy, Keith Blatch. Jason Ray, Scotty Jukes, Jaden Iacono. Faded badly down to 9th spot. Jason George, Dave Fanning ends up in 11th. Michael Gallagher and Peter Styles were the finishers. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, what an interesting last few laps. Please, your new Australian champion, make some noise for AJ McTaggart. Trevor, what an outstanding 25-lap journey. and could not go to a nicer young man. AJ McTaggart getting the win. Chris Davis home for second, and Kurt Wilson, by the skin of his teeth, hangs on to third spot.
Well, I was going to say, if you noticed when AJ got the pole, he didn't want to take that medallion off me because he won the pole last year and didn't win the title. So he thought it was a bad omen to try and take that. So he didn't want it. So he has survived and he has won the title. So Chris Davis
doesn't mind giving it up to the teammate. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, make some noise for AJ McTaggart, your new Australian champion for Lightning Sprints for 2018-19. And as I said, it could not go to a nicer young man. What a drive. It had some stories in it. And what about this young fella, Tyler Stralo, in the top 5? Down to you, Trev.
Well, there is first, second and third, but there's also a trophy for our first B-grade person home. Folks, put your hands together for our first B-grader in Tyler Stralo. There you go, mate. You get your own board to take home and pin on the wall and a nice new trophy, mate. Congratulations. Well done. It's been a great performance from you tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Once again, I'd like to thank Dad, Tegan, Paul from Shock Absorber Therapy, all my sponsors, Speed Parts Australia, Dryden, Moving Containers, U-Pack Removals, CSI, and yeah.
Mate, Jimmy Kennedy was making it hard for you there. He wasn't going to let you rest.
Oh, yeah, I know. Every time on the yellow, I'd see him fly past me. I'm like, oh, I got to work again. And yeah, it was tough, but it was a good finish.
Congratulations, mate. You get to keep the trophy and you get to pin this on the wall at home too. Well done.
Yeah, and I would also like to thank Form Corp Interiors. They've helped me through this whole season, and yeah, couldn't do them without them.
Well done, mate. Congratulations. In third place tonight at the Australian title, put your hands together for Kurt Wilson. There you go, mate. Geez, I tell you what, you got into the lead and you lost the lead. You got back into the lead when AJ tagged the back of Van Vetchel, but then you unfortunately threw it away down in turn 4.
Yeah, no, after that dash thing we did, we had a miss, so we got an injector that's gone. So I was pretty well just idling around trying to hold my line and hold them all up and trying not to let them pass. And I got a bit loose in the slick stuff and it just went burr and died. So there's nothing I can do. Usually you can try and drive out of it, but when it dies, there's not much you can do. So I just clutched her up and got out of there.
Oh, mate, congratulations on your third place. Well done.
Cheers.
In second place tonight, put your hands together for Chris Davis. Unfortunately, mate, you've got to give up the one, but it's to your teammate. Congratulations.
Mate, that's epic. That's as good as winning it. That's absolutely awesome to run 1-2 with AJ. He'll show you the emotion when he talks on the mic, but oh, it is absolutely unreal to come from 7th. Yeah, I'm absolutely wrapped. It's been an awesome night. Normally we don't get this. I normally can't get the car into this track, but to be able to do that, it's pretty awesome. And hats off to AJ, mate. He drove an awesome race. It's a bit shame for Kurt, but AJ will take that any day. That's unreal. I've got to thank all my sponsors, Cranco, STM, Hills Performance, Hills Auto Electrics, and everyone else for coming out. Archfield for putting on a good track, was very drivey, and absolutely unreal. Blown away, awesome.
Congratulations, mate, on your second place. Well done. And your new Australia #1 in Lightning Sprints. Put your hands together for AJ McTaggart. There you go, mate. That's got a bit of weight in it, buddy. Hope you got a good shelf. Congratulations, pal. Well done.
Thank you. I'm emotional to it. I've been trying for a long time. And yeah, it just means a lot.
Mate, you must have thought you'd thrown it away there when you tagged the back of Van Vetchel and Kurt Wilson got back past you and gained a couple of car lengths on you, and you probably thought with a few to go that maybe you'd thrown it away.
Yeah, Dave didn't do anything wrong. I think, I got my nose under him just at the wrong time, and he sort of was there, and, there wasn't much either of us could do. At least we sort of kept going, which was good. Kurt did a good job, just dove under me. obviously tried to take it. I didn't know how many laps were left, but I just thought I'd put my head down. I passed him once. I thought if I can get back to him, I've got something for him. And all I did was put a little bit of pressure on him. He just missed the bottom, and it just went away from him. It was unfortunate, mate, but hell of a job.
A few people you'd like to thank for getting you here, mate?
Yeah, lots of people. I need to thank my dad. He works a lot for me at home, and he builds my engines. He does everything for me. He drives the truck from Sydney to get me here. All my crew, Trent, Kyle, Mick, everyone that comes and helps me, it means a lot. Brucey White Racing Spares, Glider Roll, Short Safe Security Screens. And I actually want to just take a quick moment to congratulate Chris. I think he's been an awesome Australian champion, and just massive kudos to him for passing the baton over. I really appreciate it.
Well, mate, you get to wear the number 1 for 12 months. Well done.
Thank you.
There he is, folks. Put your hands together for our podium tonight. Our first B-grader in Tyler Stralo. Third place to Kurt Wilson. Second to Chris Davis, the outgoing champion. And our new Australian number 1 in AJ McTaggart.